Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So today I've done this get ready with me makeup video. I'm going out with a group of friends for dinner and I just thought, why not do a get ready with me? It is a really simple look that you can wear for any occasion, so I thought it's perfect to put up for you guys as well. So if you want to see how I created this look, then please keep watching. Okay, so firstly I'm applying the Jouer lip enhancement balm, and this just helps to nourish the lips but also just gives it that extra enhanced look. And then this time I'm working on my face first, and I normally do my eyes, but I'm doing my face and I'm just using the Makeup Forever Mattifying Primer and then going in with my Dior Forever foundation. I'm using 2 to 3 pumps of the foundation here, and as you can see I'm just using this Tarte blending sponge just to blend it away. And then working under my eyes I'm using this Illamasqua cream pigment called Emerge. You can use an orange corrector if your dark circles are really dark and prominent, but a peach one is just as good. Then I'm using the Weightless Complete Coverage Concealer by Urban Decay and just really applying it to brighten up the areas that I like to, which is under my eyes, down the bridge of my nose, under the area that I'd like to contour as well. And I'm just blending that with the Tarte blending sponge. And then I'm just using this Makeup Forever yellow sort of Ultra HD banana powder just to kind of set all those areas, just so that it's not budging and it's staying put. And then very lightly taking my MAC Studiofix powder, and this is in the shade NC 43.5. Then moving on to bronzing, I'm taking this Kat Von D bronzer in the shade called Shady Business 2, and I'm just using my Real Techniques brush, which is quite a nice large one, which I prefer when using bronzers. Then for contour, I'm using my Sleek contour kit in the shade medium and my MAC 100 brush, and I'm literally applying it to the areas that I like to contour, which is the hollows of my cheeks, down my jawline, across my forehead. And then with a smaller brush, this is the Royal & Langliken one, I'm using it to run it down the sides of my nose just to help contour my nose as well, and the tip of it as well, because my nose is very long. Then using the highlight from the same contour palette by Sleek, I'm just applying it to the high points of my cheeks, just a little bit because it is very pigmented. And then I'm just running whatever's left on the brush down the bridge of my nose and on my Cupid's bow. Moving on to blush, I'm taking Ripe Peach by MAC, and this is one of their limited edition ones going back a few years now, and I'm using my Morphe Y7 brush for this. I just felt that this is nice and big and very dense, just perfect for this particular blush. Then moving on to brows, I'm using my Goof Proof eyebrow pencil, and this is in the shade number 6, and I just love it. It's just so quick and easy to use, as you guys can see, but I will be setting it with the More Brows brow gel, and this is in medium dark, I believe. So now moving on to my eyes, I'm taking Naked Lunch by MAC, and I'm using my Sigma E25 brush, and I've actually packed on a lot of colour on this brush, and I'm just working it onto the inner corners of my eyes, and I'm really liking this kind of look recently, so that's what I'm doing. And then just taking a tiny bit onto the same brush and applying it to the high points of my brow bone. Then taking this shade here, which is Creme Brulee by Makeup Geek, I'm applying it with my Royal & Langliken smudger brush into my crease, and this will just help to create a really nice sort of soft transition. I will be building on top of that, but it just helps to create a nice base to start off with. And then before I move on to any other eyeshadows, I'm just kind of lightly baking the area under my eyes with the Ultra HD banana powder and my Morphe Y12 brush, and this will just help to catch any excess powder so that it doesn't ruin the foundation underneath. So I'm taking Handwritten by MAC, and I'm just applying it to the outer corners mainly, and then whatever's left on the brush, just sweeping it to the inner, mainly working it into my crease. And I'm using my MAC 221 brush. Then taking Trouble by Morphe, I'm just applying that really to the outermost corner, and this will just add more of a depth. Next, this is Coral by MAC, and I'm using that just to help blend out those harsh lines, and I'm using my Morphe Y17 brush, and literally just pack on as much colour as you want, and just keep blending. That's the main trick, just to give it a soft look. Then just taking my Inglot face powder brush, I'm just sweeping off that excess powder that we applied, and that will take off any fallout as well. Then moving on to this MAC paint pot, and it's called Bare Study. I wanted to make the colour really pop, so I thought if I put a nice light bright sort of base underneath, it will really help the eyeshadow to pop that I'll be putting on top. So I'm just applying that with my concealer brush. Then taking I Heart This by Colourpop, I was applying that with my fingers, and then I realized that I actually didn't need that base because it was so pigmented and it just went on a treat. It was so smooth, really nice, really love it. And it, in the video you can't really see it, but in person it did have a really good sort of shimmered sparkly look, which I absolutely love. Here you can just see me add a bit more of the Handwritten and Trouble eyeshadows just to help blend it out nicely. Then I'm moving on to my eyeliner, and I use the Master Ink black eyeliner, but the video cut out without me realizing, so sorry about that. But I applied that, and I'm using the Scandalise black pencil by Rimmel first onto my upper and lower waterline, and then using this brown pencil by Me right underneath it just to give it more of a smoky look. And then with this brush I'm literally applying a little bit more of the Handwritten colour before just smudging it with a bit more of the coral eyeshadow, just to give it more of a smoky look. Basically, the more you blend, the more smoky the look goes. Then moving on to my mascara, and I'm taking a combination of these two, which is Maybelline Colossal Mascara and Perversion by Urban Decay. And I do really like Urban Decay because it's really dark colour, but the Colossal one I absolutely love because it really fans out my lashes, and it kind of gives it a false lash look if you layer it on. But yeah, anyway, moving on to my lashes, I'm taking the Eldora false lashes in the shape H168, which I haven't worn for a while, so I thought let's get that out. And then moving on to my lips, I'm just taking this Laura Geller lip pencil. The name actually faded away, so I couldn't remember what it is, but it's sort of like a pinky colour. And then I'm taking Patina by Stila, which is their liquid lipstick, and just applying that on top. So I'm back, just got my dress on and literally just moussed my hair. I didn't have time to curl it or straighten it or anything, so I've literally just moussed it. But this is the look complete, guys. I hope you guys liked the video. Please do thumbs up if you did. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in my next video.